Jenny and Jeremy, breaking the ice, breaking the ice, breaking the ice. Jenny and Jeremy, breaking the ice.
And because I'm from Minnesota, I would have to say the Minnesota Golden Gophers are my favorite team. However, I'm sort of a March Madness fanatic, so come March time, I get really excited and really enjoy watching basketball in general.
Okay, first answer, USC football. Love it. Have always loved it. Didn't go there or anything, but grew up in the area. Second answer, pretty much any team playing against an SEC team is my favorite college sports team, because I'd really love, especially in football, somebody to knock off the SEC. Not sure when or if it's going to happen, but we can always dream, right?
Favorite college sports team? Oh my gosh, you're all gonna think I'm pretty boring. I don't have one. Yeah, I went to San Diego State and I was an Aztec, but I'm not really into sports. So there's that. Yeah, no, weird.
I think one way that can happen is if you purposefully design for how you want your customer to feel in any given experience. So, as an example, when your customer calls in, how do you want them to feel? When your customer comes into your store or your establishment, how do you want them to feel? When your customer opens a new account, what are the feelings you want to create for your customer? Those lasting impressions generated in the feeling. So what you need to do is you need to sit down and you need to purposely write down those words, those feelings that you want to generate right at that moment of truth, and specifically talk about what those feelings are. As an example, you literally choose and design the experience for those specific feelings. Like, do you want them to feel unique? Do you want them to feel special? Do you want them to feel like you're more than just a number? Then you have to sit down and you have to design that experience around those feelings. Like, as a customer, what would it feel like to you to feel special? How would it feel to be more than just a number to a company? And you create your entire experience around that feeling, and you follow that. Every time you add to that experience, you follow that as your foundation going forward. That's one way you can create that emotional connection in that experience. Another really simple way, and it's so simple it's stupid, is to respond to your customer. There's some information out there, some research that says 90% of companies don't respond to a customer on social media. That's crazy, and it's such a missed opportunity. I guess on social media, the number one rule is listen and then respond. Be human. Social media is all about engagement. Say I'm sorry, be genuine, and for goodness sake, stop talking about yourself. Social media is where your customers are at, and I've seen some really good examples of it, and I've seen some really bad examples of it. But be there and engage. Be there and engage with your customer. If they're out there asking you something, they're asking for a reason. That's where they are. They're emotionally connected with you out there. They want that same connection back. It's really easy to do, and it's really easy to do the right way. Like I said, there's a lot of really good examples that you can follow and you can look at, and you can see. Just whatever you do, don't ignore them, because you're missing a huge opportunity out there.
When we talk about making emotional connections with our customers and building that into our customer experience, I think the big word that comes to mind is the word proactive. And it's, when we talk about customer service, it's about putting our people, some of our best resources, in places to be proactive with customers instead of always providing reactive customer service. A great example, if you have a device that you ship out to customers, you have access to their tracking information, so you can tell when it's been delivered. Why not reach out proactively, have a human being actually do that, reach out proactively and say, hey, can I help you get this set up? It's a great opportunity to chat with them about the product, help make them be really successful, make a good human emotional connection. And honestly, this is what customer success is all about. But the more you understand your customer journey and what the potential areas where they could be frustrated, the more proactive you can be.
When it comes to weaving emotional connections into customer service, customer experience, the more I go into this, industry, the more that I see that it's less about what you can say to someone and more about what you can hear from someone. And that art, and I say it as an art because it is, it takes a lot of work, but active listening and allowing the customer service team to listen and really listen, and allowing leadership to listen to the customer service team and actually listen, like not just talk over it and pretend you never heard it and then never do anything about anything. Listen.